all-new Eye the Tiger. I'm Riley Menton.
And I'm Riley Scholl.
The blood drive is Thursday, May 23rd. Vitalent, formerly Blood Source, will be on campus to collect blood.
Competing with other schools right now, and since we fell kind of short from our last blood drive of how many pints to actually get, we are doing a second blood drive as like our second chance.
Blood drive is just a really beneficial event. You save babies, you save people who just don't have the opportunity to have all the same health benefits that we do, and it's a very easy thing to do, honestly. All you have to do is sign up.
If you are interested in donating blood, sign-ups will continue in the cafeteria and Senior Square during both lunches.
16 and 17-year-olds must have a signed parent consent form. AP testing and the absence of bells will continue until next week. This morning is the AP United States History and AP Computer Science principles in the afternoon.
Here's a look at the testing schedule for next week. Eye the Tiger has partnered up with the Betting on Our Future campaign to promote positive development and target youth addictions.
Next Thursday, we will host an informational night to discuss underage gambling and preventative measures to avoid addiction.
The presentation will begin at 3 p.m. in the J.B. Gale Theater.
We'll have more information in the coming week, and you can always follow us at EOT News on Twitter for more updates.
We now go to Natalie Russell for sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Natalie Russell. One Roseville High School athlete has come a long way since his days at Cooley. We go to Hunter Hatch with more.
Over the past 4 years, senior Jalen Solich has gone from a middle schooler struggling to get any minutes on the court to CVC MVP and Optimus All-Star. For Solich, it was those middle school hardships that inspired him to put in the work needed to achieve his goals.
Starting in 8th grade, that was my first year playing basketball, and I didn't start, and I was upset that I didn't start, so I did something about it and just kept on working harder and harder and seeing myself progress, and everyone tells me that I've progressed so much.
Senior teammate Tyler Edwards has been alongside Solich over the past 4 years and appreciates his dedication to the sport.
Over the years, it's definitely jumped from freshman to sophomore year is where he really started to accelerate in his skill. I think he works with a lot of coaches. He is like breathing basketball. When he's not playing, he's watching basketball on his phone. He's always with basketball. He works with really good coaches. He is always having 100% of work ethic. So I think that's something that's really helped him progress over the time.
Senior teammate Colin Goodell believes that as a captain, Solich was able to help the team be successful this season.
He helped out our team a lot. He was able to step up and be a team player. He made me better. He made everyone else better by being able to pass the ball and score and everything. It helped me out a lot. And seeing him improve and grow, it's really nice. And I hope he can make it as far as he can.
In other sports news, track went to sections yesterday where senior Candace Henderson took third for high jump. Sophomore Sierra Bernardi and senior Annalexis Glod qualified in the 400s and are moving on to masters. The girls varsity 4x400 team surpassed the school record with a time of 3 minutes and 59.02 seconds. In baseball news, junior Dylan Ronaldo and senior Brandon Renstrom were named first team all-league. Renstrom was also voted to compete in the Optimus game for the North. The boys varsity tennis team lost in the playoffs to Whitney High School on Tuesday. If you plan to play college sport next year, please contact us at EOT Sports so we can properly honor all of you. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more on Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Natalie. After Game of Thrones' grand finale occurring soon, HBO will be without a major part of their audience, and they seem to be looking to change that with the new Watchmen series premiering this fall. From the trailer, this show looks like it has nothing to do with the Watchmen movie at all and is a complete separate reboot, and it looks awesome. There's a ton of places this show can go too because the trailer doesn't seem too restrictive at all. The world of the Watchmen has made superheroes and vigilantes illegal, and there are a couple of them who fight to make them legal again. The trailer opens with what seems to be a cult of people following the protagonist of the Watchmen movie and them aiming to end the laws that make superheroes illegal. And then that is followed by police calling those heroes a threat. Most of the cast hasn't been revealed yet, so many of the characters are unnamed, but that just adds to the awesome mystery of it. Rumor is this show also has been in the works for 10 years too, so that adds to the possibility that this show will be awesome. This show has so much potential, and it honestly makes me super excited to see it, and I even wouldn't be surprised if The Watchmen can take the spot of Game of Thrones and create a cult following around it. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. An RHS freshman and teacher work together to help save young life. We go to Landon Reynolds with more.
Freshman Rachel Howley found a hurt baby sparrowbird stranded outside of teacher C.J. Addington's room. Both have come together to raise the bird back to health.
There was a girl named Rachel walking outside of my classroom, and she saw a newly hatched baby house sparrow laying on the sidewalk. And it must have fallen out of the nest at the top of the 900 building, and it was just laying there on the concrete. And it was really cold and pink, and it had no feathers, and its eyes were closed. And so I couldn't put it back in the nest. So, and I knew that if nobody took care of it, it was just going to die. So Rachel and I have been taking care of it.
Since finding the bird, Howley and Addington have been actively taking care of the sparrowbird and each day seeing the progression.
It was pretty weak and it was freezing, but we got it into an incubator and then it started to be lively. Going there like during roar, and I've been feeding it and holding it, and then we found really nothing wrong with it. So it's just been growing since then, and yesterday it started to hop around and now it won't stay in its like little nest that we made for it. So we're going to move it into a bigger cage for it to grow and then release it.
With the help of Addington and Holly, the baby bird should be good to go back to the wild by next week.
Roseville High School's musical theater class will be welcoming some elementary school students to the jungle this morning. Spanger and Woodbridge elementary schoolers will attend their production of The Jungle Book for Kids, completely directed, choreographed, and vocally coached by musical theater students.
All of us have put a lot of work into this show, and it's going to be a lot of fun to show it off in front of students who go here, and of course being an example in terms of theater for little kids is also really exciting.
The musical theater class hopes to expand upon their children's theater program in the future. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.